Hey everybody, today I wanted to talk about eyebrows. A lot of people ask me where I get mine done. Sometimes I'll go to the salon and get it done. That's very rare. Most of the time I just do it myself. And when I tell people that, they're like, well, if I wax my own eyebrows, I'll jack them up. Really, I think that's just because you don't know the anatomy of the eyebrow. Because the thing is, a lot of people jack up their eyebrows even if they're tweezing. I just wanted to show you some don'ts and even a do. Now, the first thing, you don't want your eyebrows to be too thin or too arched. Kind of reminds me of like the McDonald's sign. Secondly, you don't want it to be too bunched up here and then too thin back here. And then right here, there's too much space in between the eyebrows. You always want your eyebrow to start right at the corner of your eye. So right there. And then same with the outer part of your eyebrow. Right there. So hence this last one. This is a do. Notice the beginning of the eyebrow starts right at the beginning of the eye, and the end of the eyebrow, which you kind of want a little angle there, but that is a perfect eyebrow right there. The product I'm using, okay, so this is the reason why I do not go get my eyebrows done. A, because I've got 3 kids, I don't have time. B, because I can go to Sally's, I can buy my own stuff and do it myself, and it's a lot cheaper. And like, I don't have any fancy wax station set up or anything. Honestly, I just use the GG hemp wax from Sally's, and I throw it in the microwave for about a minute, and then I use the wax off, same stuff, just to get obviously the wax off of my face. And then if I have a little bit of burning, I'll use the aloe, which usually I won't use it because my skin is really sensitive and I break out real easily. So first things first, you always want to make sure your face is clean. If you start out with a dirty face, you will break out, I promise you. Secondly, when you make sure all of your tools that you're using is sanitized. So if you have to use tweezers, make sure they're clean. If you have to use scissors, make sure those are also clean. I use wooden sticks, obviously, to put the wax on. And then I use the wax strips. So all in all, if I purchase all of these things at once, it may cost a little bit more than going and get my eyebrows waxed or my lip waxed or whatever it may be, but in the long run, it's saving you money because you can always pop it in the microwave and it works just as good. So now that my face is clean, I'll go ahead and show you how I wax my eyebrows. And FYI, I do get really red. So by the time we're done, I may look like the Kool-Aid Man. Okay, so I've got my wax on, and I usually like to start in the middle. And one thing that I have learned is you do not want to wax the same place more than once because that will harm your skin. So usually I rub it in really good and then I just pull. I don't know if you can see or not, but there's a little bit of hair on there. Same thing with the other side. Excuse my broken nail. It happened right after I got my nails done. And you always want to pull in the opposite direction that your hair grows. So this part of my eyebrow, the hair grows up. So when I'm pulling the strip off, I pull down. I'm not going to wax both of my eyebrows. I'll just do one just so you have an idea. For the top of my eyebrow, I usually brush all of this hair down, because if you accidentally grab one of these hairs that's in the eyebrow, in the middle of the eyebrow, you will have a bald spot. Trust me, I know. Now on top, you don't have to get super close. Again, if you get too close, you may pull out some hairs that are not supposed to be pulled out. And I'm laying this wax down in the direction that my hair grows. So I'm rubbing it this way. And same with my strip. I'm rubbing it the same way that my hair grows. Pulling the skin, and then I'm gonna rip. And you can see the hair. And get that excess wax off. So there's the top. Now I'm gonna brush all my hair up so I can do the bottom. Same thing, you do not want the wax to get in the eyebrow, so be very careful. Line right up underneath. Try to go with the way that your eyebrow is growing, the natural growth, or you will have a messed up eyebrow. I don't know if you can see that, but I did not get in my eyebrow at all. So, lay this strip down, rub it in the direction that my hair grows. Pull the skin in the opposite direction that you're gonna pull the strip off, and then pull the strip. There's the hair. Again, get the excess wax off. Now, usually if I see any little hairs that I missed, I will go through with the tweezers and just pull them out. But I also like to brush all the hair up, and where the hair doesn't line up with the rest of my eyebrow, I will usually just trim it off. But here's the thing, you do not want to trim anything past the arch, because you may accidentally trim a hair that is supposed to be in this part. So like if it's real long and it's laying down, if you trim it, you'll have a bald spot. So you usually just want to stay right within this little area right here. So I'm brushing it up with my little scissors. I'm going to trim those little hairs. And that eyebrow is done. I'll get my wax off. Put it on a little cotton ball. Clean the wax off and let it cool down. Sometimes I'll go and get like a little ice cube and rub it where it's red so that it'll close the pores, and then I'm less likely to break out. Also, important note, do not touch or rub or scratch that area. It will itch. Say hi.
Hi.
We can't all have perfect eyebrows like you. And that is how I wax my eyebrows.
Mama.
Thanks for watching. Bye.